What's going on, folks? So today's video is going to be about my plan B. For many people, their plan B is Jesus. Plan A is Yeshua. Plan A might be, well, I believe in all this stuff, but I just don't want to get it and start, like telling people about it, because then people are going to think I'm crazy if it doesn't happen. So I'll just tell you this right now. If you think what's happening today is all of a sudden going to get better, or somehow like disappear, you're already behind on the curve 8-ball situation. So my plan B was, I'm not going to have a plan B, because I knew when I made a decision to, and a lot of people don't know what this is like, and I totally understand that, but when I made a decision to completely get rid of everybody in my life that was bad, including my mom, my dad, my family, whatever, there was no coming back. There was no me coming back with my head, with my tail between my legs and going, oh, I'm sorry, I just was going, no, I was going full steam ahead and only using Jesus Christ to show me the way. If you think that you're going to use Jesus, but you're going to use a slash, Yeshua, just to cover your bets, because that's what you're doing, you're covering your bets, that's not going to happen. If you're going to go, well, I'm spiritual, I know who Jesus is, I know, like one friend said to me, she goes, well, I believe in him, well, just the belief part isn't enough. The accepting him into your heart and making him part of your life and praying to him, and that's another thing people do. Well, I don't really pray. How can you love somebody and not talk to them? Do you know what I mean? Like, I love Britney Spears. I talk to her all the time. Do you know what I mean? So it's a situation that, there's just a lot of like people. It's like people at the gym, they're like, well, I'm here all, yeah. You can come to the gym and log in on Facebook and sit on your phone like a lot of people do. I can't tell you the amount of guys that I see sitting on a bench, twiddling and, typing their, their whoever, probably their controlling girlfriend, because they're probably a beta male. But, their plan B is, well, maybe I'll just try the keto diet, or you can try anything, okay? If you don't have the right thing and the only thing in your life and the only tools that need to be used, you're just going to be just an extra in a movie. You're just a regular, you're just everybody else. Because when you get to the point where you realize there is nothing else other than Jesus Christ and having a personal relationship, you don't have a plan B. You don't have a, well, I better build a bunker, just in case. No, there is none. Oh, I better buy a shit ton of food and da-da-da-da, just in case. No, there is none. You would know what the Holy Spirit has told you. Or, I better do this, or, whatever. Or I better not tell everybody all the stuff I believe in, just in case it doesn't happen and I can go back to my friends in the world and we can, start playing cards again on Friday night once this all blows over. There's just a lot of bullshit that I see people pulling, and the way this channel is the way it is. Do you know what I mean? Because this is my life. This is, I might not talk about things that are very Christian or godlike or whatever, but that's just me being real. I'm not 24 hours, unfortunately, as much as I'd like to be, Paul the Apostle, so I'm just telling you people, a lot of you are real in situations where it's okay to be real in. I'm real all the time, whether you like it or not. True freedom isn't, exercising your opinion in front of certain people. True opinion, true freedom rather, is when you just don't give a what anybody thinks about any of the stuff you believe in. It doesn't matter if my work finds out, if my girlfriend finds out, if it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, because the truth is the truth. I'm not putting stuff on here that, you can't make money from this stuff, okay? That's another thing. I've said this before. If you were supposed to make money on this shit, you wouldn't even need to advertise that you need to make money, because people would watch it and the Holy Spirit would move and say, hey, I need to send this guy some money or whatever. And by the way, I'm not saying that at all. So, I watch Shaking My Head Productions, and I go, the guy knows the truth about a lot of stuff, right? He knows the truth about a lot of stuff, but he doesn't know the truth about Jesus Christ. So what good is knowing all this stuff and knowing about the mRNA and knowing about the New World Order and knowing about the obelisk and the Statue of Liberty and the fallen angel technology and all of this stuff if you don't realize that Jesus Christ is the truth, the way, and the light, and the life? Do you know what I mean? And nobody's coming to him, without doing what needs to be done. Just thinking that you're gonna be a good person, unfortunately. What's the barometer? A human thing. It's like when I was getting sober, I would tell people, you can't get sober without accountability. What's accountability? Drug tests. What's accountability? Meeting with someone that isn't a family member and sitting across from them and them telling you stuff and you talking to them and them looking at your drug test and you having, that's just like being a good person is just enough, because, well, on whose standards are we on? Yours. Okay, well, I'm a good person in my eyes. Well, that's not enough. There's no accountability in that. Well, I might have burned this guy on putting his muffler on wrong and whatever, but, I gave $5 to the St. Jude's Hospital. It's just all, you know what I mean? It's all bullshit. All this new age shit, it's all bullshit. It's nothing new about it, okay? All it is a distraction. Yeah, there's a little truth in there. Of course, there has to be a little truth in there. But when you start looking at it, a lot of it takes a little bit of truth and then it spins it into, before you know it, the Holy Spirit's a chick like Oprah Winfrey.